Hello. Welcome back to English Junction. Do you feel stuck today? Do you feel like English is a mountain you cannot climb? Many students tell me, "Teacher, I am not smart enough," or "I am too old to learn." But today, I want to show you something strange. I want to tell you a story about a giant. We are going to visit the circus. In this circus, there is a very big, very strong elephant. This elephant is a giant. He is as big as a house. He can lift a heavy tree with his nose. He can pull a car with his body. He is the strongest animal in the world. But look at his leg. Is there a big iron cage? No. Is there a heavy metal chain? No. There is only a small rope. It is a very thin, very weak rope. It is tied to a small piece of wood in the ground. The elephant is standing still. He does not pull. He does not run. He just stands there in the dust. A man was walking past the circus. He saw the giant elephant. He stopped and looked at the thin rope. He was very confused. This is impossible, the man thought. The elephant can break that rope in 1 second. Why is he waiting here? Why is he a prisoner? The man saw the trainer. The trainer was the man who worked with the elephants every day. "Excuse me, sir," the man asked. "Why does this big animal just stand there? Why doesn't he walk away? The rope is so small and thin. He is so big and strong." The trainer looked at the elephant and smiled a sad smile. "It is a secret of the mind," the trainer said. "I will tell you why. When this elephant was very, very small," the trainer said, "we used the same rope. We tied his leg to the same piece of wood. At that time, the baby elephant was not strong. He was small. He tried to pull the rope. He tried all day. He tried all night. But the rope was stronger than the baby. He fell down. He felt pain. He failed 1,000 times. Finally, the baby elephant stopped. He thought, I am weak. This rope is the boss. I can never break it." He decided to stop trying. The trainer looked at the giant elephant again. Now, he is a giant. But in his mind, he is still that small, weak baby. He believes the rope is strong. Because he believes it, he never tries to move. The rope is not holding his leg. The memory is holding his heart. Now, let's talk about you. Let's talk about your English. Many years ago, maybe you were like the baby elephant. Maybe you were in school, and the teacher gave you a bad grade. Or maybe you tried to speak to a traveler, and you forgot the words. You felt small. You felt embarrassed. In that moment, you told your heart, I am not good at English. I cannot learn this language. This rope is too strong for me. But look at yourself today. You are watching this video. You are listening to a story for 10 minutes. You are not a baby elephant anymore. You have grown. You have a big brain and a strong heart. You have more tools today than you had 10 years ago. The rope that says, I can't, is not real. It is just a memory. It is a ghost from your past. How do you break the rope today? You do not need a knife. You do not need a saw. You only need to move your leg. In English, moving your leg means doing one small thing that you were afraid to do before. Step 1, say, hello, how are you? To the mirror. Step 2, write 3 simple sentences about your day. Step 3, laugh when you make a mistake. When the giant elephant moves his leg, the wooden stick flies out of the ground. He realizes, oh, I am strong. The rope was never the boss of me. When you speak English today, even if it is simple, you are breaking your rope. You are showing your brain that the past is gone. You are a giant now. The circus is a sad place for an elephant who does not move. But the forest is a beautiful place for an elephant who is free. Your life is the same. Do not stay in the circus of your old mistakes. Do not stay quiet because you are afraid of a thin rope. You are strong enough to learn English. You are strong enough to travel. You are strong enough to have a new life. The rope only has power if you stand still. So, move your leg today. Break the string. Be the giant you were born to be. Why is it so hard to move your leg the first time? When you have been tied to a rope for many years, the rope feels like a part of your body. You become comfortable in your circus. You know where the food is. You know where the water is. The forest outside looks big and scary. Many English students stay in the circus because they are afraid of the big forest of real conversation. They say, I will stay here with my grammar books. It is safe here. If I don't speak, I won't make a mistake. If I don't move, the rope won't hurt. But listen to me, the circus is not your home. You were born for the forest. You were born to walk under the tall trees and swim in the deep rivers of communication. You do not need to break every rope in one day. You only need to be 1% braver than you were yesterday. Imagine if the elephant just moved his leg 1 inch. The rope would stretch. The wooden stick would shake. The elephant would think, wait. Something is different. Today, your 1 inch is finishing this video. Tomorrow, your 1 inch is learning 5 new words. The day after, your 1 inch is listening to a podcast for 10 minutes. These small moves are pulling the wooden stick out of the ground. Slowly, slowly, the invisible chain is losing its power. One day soon, you will wake up and realize that you are standing in the middle of the forest, speaking English with confidence. And you will look back at the circus and laugh. In the circus, the trainer is the boss. In your life, the trainer is your old fear. It is time to fire the trainer. It is time to be your own boss. When your fear says, "Don't say that word," you will sound silly, you must answer back. You must say, "I am a giant. I am learning." Mistakes are just the sound of the rope breaking. Every time you speak, you are taking the power away from the fear. You are showing the world that you are no longer a baby elephant. You are a person with a voice, a story, and a dream. When the giant elephant finally walks away, the world sounds different. In the circus, the only sound was the trainer's voice and the noise of the crowd. But in the forest, the elephant hears the wind in the trees. He hears the water in the river. He hears his own heavy, strong footsteps on the earth. This is what happens when you use your English. At first, you only hear your mistakes. You only hear the trainer in your head saying, "That was the wrong verb." Or, "Your accent is strange." But as you keep walking, you start to hear the music of the language. You hear the joy of a person who understands your joke. You hear the excitement of learning a new idea from a book. You start to realize that English is not a test to pass. It is a forest to explore. Once you break the rope, you must be careful. Sometimes, people will try to give you a new rope. They might say, "Why are you studying so hard? You will never speak like a native." Or, "You made a mistake again. Why do you try?" These people are trying to pull you back to the circus. They are afraid of your strength. They want everyone to stay small because they are afraid to be giants themselves. When this happens, remember the elephant. He does not turn around and go back to the small wooden stick. He keeps walking. He knows that his strength is real. He knows that the forest is big enough for everyone. Close your ears to the people who want you to stay small. Open your heart to the teachers and friends who want to see you run free. The best part of being a giant is that you can help others. When you break your rope and speak English with confidence, other baby elephants see you. They look at you and think, "If he can do it, I can do it too. If she can break her rope, maybe my rope is also weak." By being brave, you are giving a gift to the world. You are showing everyone that the invisible chains are a lie. You are a leader. You are an inspiration. When you become a leader, the world changes around you. You don't need a golden crown to be a leader. You only need the courage to be yourself. Imagine you are at a meeting or in a classroom. Everyone is quiet. Everyone is afraid to speak English because they are afraid of the rope of mistakes. Then, you raise your hand. You speak. Your English is not perfect, but it is real. Your voice is clear. In that moment, you give everyone else permission to be brave. You break their ropes too. This is the true power of a giant. A giant doesn't use his strength to push others down. He uses his strength to lift others up. Now, look ahead. In the forest of your future, there are many new things to see. There are new jobs that you can get because you speak English. There are new friends from different countries who want to hear your story. There is the feeling of pride when you travel and can order your own food and ask for directions. These things are only possible if you leave the circus. If you stay tied to the wooden stick, you will only see the same small circle of dust every day. But if you walk, the world becomes your home. You have the voice. You have the story. You have the dream. All you need to do is keep moving. As we close this story, I want you to remember one final thing. The elephant does not become a giant in one night. It takes time, it takes food, and it takes many sunrises. Your English is the same. Do not be angry with yourself if you forget a word today. Do not be sad if you have to listen to this video 2 or 3 times to understand everything. That is not a rope, that is just the process of growing. The real giant is the person who never stops walking. Even if you walk slowly, as long as you are moving away from the circus, you are winning. Every minute you spend here with me is a hammer hitting that wooden stick in the ground. Soon, the stick will be gone. Soon, the rope will be a memory. My dear friends, thank you for walking with me through the circus and into the forest. You have given 10 minutes to your dream. That is a very beautiful gift to give to yourself. Tonight, when you close your eyes, I want you to feel your own strength. Feel the power in your voice. You are no longer the baby elephant who failed. You are the giant who succeeded. The forest is big, the air is fresh, and your story is just beginning. Go out tomorrow and speak. Go out and shine. Because the world is waiting to hear what a giant has to say. I am so proud of you. Take care of your heart, keep your shout positive, and I will see you very soon in next video. Goodbye for now.